Da-da-da-da.
Yo. What's going on, everybody? It's David Dietrich, a.k.a. Double D. I'm here with Robert Smith. You can call him Twitch. We're here to talk to you guys about the Monday night slate. We got 2 games tonight because of COVID. We got the New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. And we're also going to be talking about the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. All right, we're here brought to you by BetAngles with player pick'em contests, computer-generated lineups, and sports betting picks. Together, we will rise to the top. How you doing, Rob?
I'm doing fantastic. And I want everyone to get ready to join the rebellion.
All right. Let's get the music off here. All right. Yes, so like I said before, we got 2 games tonight. We got the New England Patriots versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
No Cam Newton. He has COVID.
Yep.
So it was going to be a good game, but we'll have to see because now Brian Hoyer is now the starting quarterback.
Yeah, as of right now, it's starting quarterback. I don't know if they're going to announce Stidman as a late thing, but as of right now, it's Hoyer. What are the other injuries on the...
Yeah, all right. So, let's get into it. The injuries, we'll start with the injuries. For the first game, we got the New England Patriots. Like I said before, Cam Newton is out with COVID.
Yep.
Other news, Sony Michel, the running back, seems like he's not going to play tonight. He had a quadricep injury. And it looks like the rookie, Damian Harris, he is questionable tonight. I think he's going to play tonight. Probably not a lot of snaps, but I think he's going to have his first game action of the season. And then, let's see, who else? For the... Chris Jones on the Chiefs is the only notable injury. He's questionable, but it looks like he might give it a go as well.
Okay.
Do you want to start first with the Chiefs and Patriots?
Yeah. What's the over-under and the...
All right, so the Chiefs and Patriots, the Chiefs right now is a 11-point favorite, and the over and under is 48.5. You started off.
Interesting. I mean, everyone is obviously all over the Chiefs, especially with Cam Newton not starting. And they should be. You just saw what Mahomes did to Baltimore. But the one thing is, you can never count out a Belichick team. You can't.
No, they're always prepared.
The team,
doesn't matter what the circumstances are. They're always prepared.
He's ready. He knows exactly what he's doing. So I do actually see a pretty back and forth game. I see Chiefs taking it. But as a DFS thing, I see with Hoyer starting, I do like Casey's defense for the slate. But I'm not saying Hoyer can't perform. Hoyer is used to the Patriots offense. He's used to Belichick.
Yeah, he's a savvy veteran. Yep. He's been around a long time.
And he's been on the path
He should
before.
be prepared for tonight.
Yep, he was Tom Brady's backup. So I do like him. He's actually a pivot off the chalky quarterbacks, especially if you want to pay up at other positions. But I'm not going to be heavy on him. Mahomes is obviously the heavy the chalk quarterback for that game. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to be a big one. Rex Burkhead, he just came off a 3-touchdown game.
Yeah.
I don't see him doing that again, but he's going to be involved, of course. James White is back. I see a big game I love James White on.
Yes, I forgot to mention James White is back tonight. He was out for personal reasons. We all know he had a tragedy in the family.
Yep. But on DK, he's going to be great just for the PPR purposes. He's good. I think he's a stud tonight. I think he catches at least 1 touchdown. They're going to try and push him in there just because
they got this guy involved last week, J.J. Taylor. Did you see that?
Yep.
He had 11 carries, 43 yards. You know, and he was targeted 1 time in the passing game.
I don't see him doing anything anymore with now that White is back. It's going to be Burkhead and White.
Okay.
I like Edelman. N'Keal Harry is pretty good at getting out on the open field, and I think he's going to be a great target if you want to stay away from the heavier chalk like Hill and Scantling. If you're doing a 2-game slate,
we'll get into the Falcons and Packers game in a little bit.
But I do like N'Keal Harry. I love James White. James White is actually one of my favorite targets. So if you're doing 3 quarterbacks, because you use one to flex, you're obviously going to be using Aaron Jones and CEH in like the 2-game slate. If you're going to use that third spot as a RB, you have to use James White. I think he's just an absolute lock in that.
Yeah.
My favorite play on the Chiefs though is actually Watkins. Isn't he? I think he's like the leading target on KC currently, and I don't see that stopping, especially with Tyreek Hill. Should have his first down game of the season. He's not going to be shadowed, but he's going to see a couple different cornerbacks going into this game.
Okay. All right. So, anything else you want to discuss? Do you like any of the kickers?
For single game purposes, yeah. I'll talk about the single games a little later once you talk about the other game.
All right. Okay. So let me talk about this game as well. We'll start with the Patriots. I'm not gonna be on Brian Hoyer. I'm sorry. He is a savvy veteran. Nothing against him, but the Chiefs' defense is a little underrated. They're pretty good. They stopped Lamar Jackson last week. I was surprised about that. They held him to one of his career lowest games of his 3-year career now, Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
So yeah, if anything, I do like the Chiefs defense. Tyreek Hill, I'm big on. He just surprised me every week. It doesn't matter who is on him. He's just gonna outdo him. Patrick Mahomes is, his quarterback, so he's gonna put it in the perfect spot every time. He's gonna be, no one's shadowing Tyreek Hill. It's impossible to shadow him. He's gonna be all over the field. He's going to be getting carries in the backfield. He's going to go in the slot. He's going to go on the outside. So he's not going to see heavy Stephon Gilmore this game. Stephon Gilmore is going to be on the other receivers, maybe I think Sammy Watkins mainly. But yeah, I like Tyreek Hill a lot. I like Travis Kelce a lot. Belichick is always going to try to take away your best option every time he plans his defense. If you want to say the best option is Tyreek Hill, good luck, because you're not going to stop Tyreek Hill, basically. I do like Clyde Edwards-Helaire, for sure. If the Chiefs get into a nice lead, they're going to probably run the ball more.
And he can also catch the ball a lot.
And yes, he is getting involved in the passing game as well. The backup, what's his name? Darrell Williams?
Darrell Williams.
He does get involved on the passing game as well.
He might be in for a sneaky touchdown tonight.
Yeah.
Multiple entries, you got to get him
Yeah,
involved.
that Millie Maker, if you want to, get different, there's one of Rob's choices right there, Darrell Williams. He won't be on the field as much, but like you said, if he's in that red zone, when they're in the red zone, they do tend to go to him. Because I don't know, Clyde Edwards-Helaire at this point is a goal line back at this time. But as of that, but yeah, on the Chiefs, I do like Travis Kelce. I like Tyreek Hill. I think I'm off Sammy Watkins. I think he's going to get a lot of Gilmore on this game. I do like Mecole Hardman. I do like Mecole Hardman a lot. I actually think he's going to get a touchdown in this game as a deep threat. I think the Patriots are going to sleep on him a little bit. They're going to be taking too much of their defensive scheme on Tyreek Hill and Kelce, and that will leave somebody open. Demarcus Robinson and Mecole Hardman. So yeah, not really. I'm pretty much going to be fading the Patriots side of the ball. Don't like Hoyer. I do like Edelman. If they fall behind, they start passing little dink and dunks to James White and Edelman. So yeah, that's all I really like over there on the Patriots side.
All right, we'll get back to it. Start talking about the other game. What's the injury?
All right, so now let's talk about let's get into the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. The Packers are a 6-point favorite, and the over and under is 56.5 points. You started off, Ron.
All right. Any injuries that we need to know about on that game?
Yes, actually, let me get into that right now. Julio Jones, it looks like he's going to be playing tonight. He's questionable.
Yep.
N'Keal Harry. Sorry, not N'Keal Harry. N'Keal Neal, the safety for the Falcons, he's out.
Yep.
Devontae Adams, we all know he's doubtful. He's out. Christian Kersey, he's out. Linebacker. Jair Alexander, cornerback for the Packers, he's questionable. He might give it a go. Kenny Clark, he's the nose tackle for the Packers, he's questionable. And Zadarius Smith, linebacker for the Packers, is questionable. All right, that's the injury report right there.
All right, well, just right off the bat, it was interesting because
Devin Ridley is questionable, but he's playing.
He's not. They're both playing.
Yeah,
they both announced that they're playing. So it was interesting. Devontae Adams came out earlier today and posted a thing that he said he was healthy and he was ready to play, but he was being told he was not going to play tonight, even though he wanted to. And then a little later on, he deleted that tweet. So take that as you will. I don't know if they're going to do that. He's most likely not playing, like 99.9%.
Yeah, right now it says he's doubtful.
Yeah.
So
the other thing, right off the bat, I want to target. I'm looking at these defenses. Do you know what you get when you cross a pig and the Atlanta Falcons defense?
Shit.
Nothing, because there's some things none a pig would do. Listen, so I'm completely off the Falcons, D. I do like the Packers defense, of course. I see it. I see at least an interception here.
You like the Packers D?
I do like the Packers D.
Okay.
Then you got
the Falcons defense is gonna be the lowest owned.
Then there's something a little interesting with the tight ends. You got little Tanya and you got Sternberger. So yeah, people keep asking me, who would you rather play, Sternberger or or Tanyan. So I'm going Tanyan, Starnberger, hamburger. I love hamburgers, so I'm playing Starnberger. That's my GPP play for the night. I'm actually going to be building when I'm doing my 2-game slates, double tight end.
He had 3 catches, 36 yards last week.
Yep.
All right, 3 targets.
Tanya
had 5 catches, 50 yards, a touchdown, 5 targets.
Yep, 2-game slate. I'm doing double tight end, Kelsey and Sternberger.
Mercedes Lewis will be out in this game. He had a touchdown last week, but he's out this game.
Yep. So that's the way I'm building my 2 tight ends. I'm telling you for GPP.
Okay.
There's a few interesting plays on the Packers side with. Now Lazard is out.
Yeah, the only healthy receiver I see is Marquise Valdez-Scantling, but they have these other guys. Who are these other guys here? Well, we'll get to that in a little bit. But I don't know. What do you think of Jamal Williams? Any shares of Jamal Williams?
Well, sticking with the wide receiver second, you have Taylor and
you found him. Okay.
Taylor and Shepard. And then something interesting. The Packers also announced that they signed off the practice squad wide receiver Reggie Bogerton. So
Bogerton?
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with him, but he is going to be active tonight, I believe. Take that as you will. I don't even think I was looking for him on DK, and he wasn't even on because he wasn't active until a little while ago. He wasn't even someone to put onto your roster. So right now, I'm guaranteeing Aaron Rodgers throws a touchdown to him just because you can't roster him.
Okay.
I'm kind of staying away from Taylor and all the wide receivers on there except for Scantling, but he's going to be kind of chalky. I really like both tight ends. Aaron Jones is the chalkiest player of the night, and I am on him for a reason. I absolutely love Jamal Williams also. This is a 2-headed monster. I see Jamal Williams getting a touchdown tonight. I see both running backs getting a touchdown tonight. I love the Packers side of this. I think the majority of the points tonight are going to be coming from the Packers, the tight ends, the running backs, and Aaron Rodgers, who's going to be the number 1 quarterback tonight. I guarantee that.
He said a guarantee, guys.
That's a guarantee.
Guarantee.
Now, if you look at
the Falcons,
wow, they've been so bad that I want to say they're backed into a corner right now, so they're gonna come out swinging. So I do see a lot of.
They blew 3 straight leads now,
yep.
and they're all 3.
I do see a lot of production. I'm not saying I'm off them. I'm seeing a lot of garbage time. I think Matt Ryan is an absolute stud tonight. Now that he has all his weapons.
Yeah, he's going to be throwing like 50 plus.
But I don't know. Something about that team's just not there for me right now, and I'm not on them. But I am going to definitely have my shares of the receivers. I love Hayden Hurst. I've been a fan of Hayden Hurst since the beginning of the season. Brian Hill and Gurley. I don't know which one I would want to take there. Probably Brian Hill just for the GPP throw.
Yeah, Brian Hill. They use him more in the passing game. I think they're gonna be playing from behind, so they're gonna get Brian Hill involved. I mean, last week he did pop off for 9 rushes, 58 yards, a touchdown, and also caught what was it? He only had 1 catch for 22 yards, but hey, if you're trying to win the big ones, you have to go different. You have to be different. You're not gonna like your lineup at the end of the day. So if you're going in tonight and you like your line, you might want to change it because if it's just gonna be chalk and you're just gonna be probably winning. You're just gonna double your money, honestly, at the end of the day. So yeah, definitely get different. Brian Hill is a good play. But like I said, Julio Jones is coming back. I don't know anybody on is on the Packer side of the ball is tall. They don't have any tall cornerbacks. So Julio Jones, if he's fully healthy, even if he's 90% healthy, 85%, 80%, Julio Jones is going to eat. I think a big bounce back game for him. I think that takes away production from Calvin Ridley. He's been killing it the first 3 games of the year. But yeah. Still him. I'm on him as well. I'm on the Falcon stack on tonight's slate. I like the Matt Ryan it's going to be chalk, but, it is what it is at this point. This is where all the scoring is going to happen in this game. I'm not going to be high on the Chiefs and Patriots. All the scoring is going to happen in this game. The one thing I might get different with, and I'm actually liking, I don't know. The Atlanta Falcons do go after you. They get sacks, so it could be a sneaky defense, even though they're going to give up points and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, they're going to be the ugliest defense of the slate, but I don't mind having a share or 2 on them.
So let's talk about the 2-game slate before we go into the single-game slate. So 2-game slate, if you want to have leverage to take down the millie or the 200K on FanDuel's, you got to leave money on the table. the more money you leave on the table, the better chance you're going to have to be different where you can actually take this down. You need to get different. You don't want to split $200K with 1,000, 2,000 people and get like $100. Like, what was the point? Because you probably put in $200 worth of lineups. So definitely leave money on the table. And another big leverage play you want to do is you want to pair quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. If you do that 4-man stack, you're out leveraging everybody else to take down a big GPP, and that's for both DK and FanDuel.
Okay.
For single game slates, again, like we always talk about, you gotta just decide who you think's gonna win this, and you go that way. So obviously on the Packers side, Dave here would probably be doing mostly Falcons with one piece from the Packers, maybe two pieces that he likes, but his game script would be like, he would have Brian Hill because he thinks they're going to be in the lead.
Yep. Brian, I like Matt Ryan with Brian Hill and Julio, and then bringing it back with some Aaron Jones and some Tanya.
Yeah. If you can afford it, you got to make sure you can afford that.
I'll make room because I'm going to have to land a defense.
Oh, you're talking about DK. Got it. So, but if you flip around to the
sorry, that was for the 2 games. My fault.
Well, you could do the defense on DK for single game.
Yeah.
For if you're going on the Packers side, Aaron Rodgers and Jones is an automatic, but it's going to take a lot of salary, so you have to find your pivots in the salary there for the Falcons. And then if you go over to the Patriots for single game slates, big GPP move, Izzo, the tight end for the Patriots. Hoyer really likes throwing to the running backs and the tight ends, so if you're going if you think the Chiefs are going to win, which they should, I think Izzo would be my maybe I'll go Izzo, James White, and I'll go Mahomes, and then CEH and Hill or Watkins or something, or Kelsey, and I think that'd be a beautiful stack for single game. If the money is right, I didn't really look at that yet. On the other side, if you think the Patriots are going to win, you will definitely win the big one if they happen to win this, because I don't see them winning, and a lot of people don't. But if you pay them up at Hoyer, Edelman, James White, Izzo, you can get crazy. You can get crazy different if you're running the Patriots, and if they explode, you take down this GPP by yourself.
Yeah, news just came in actually. They just sent Sony Michel to the IR and activating Damian Harris.
So the Harris is playing, so that's interesting. Harris is a great play. I think they're going to feed him a little bit. Belichick's going to find a way to fit him into the offense.
They were high on him I know they were high on him this preseason.
They are. And so I'm also kind of surprised that Stridman's not, because they were really
off-season, not preseason.
Yeah, they were really high on Stridman as well. So I'm kind of surprised that they're not starting him.
Yeah.
He'll probably start next week. They probably just want to get him a little more.
Yeah, Cam Newton's definitely going to be out for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think it's 3 to 4. I think is the COVID thing.
Okay. All right.
But now Stridman hasn't been active at all. Hoyer's been the active backup throughout these first few games, so I think that's why they're putting him out there instead of Stridman. But I'm anxious to see what they do. But that's how. But I'm just so excited for tonight. I just told you how to build your single games.
Yeah.
Your 2 games, I really like the 4-man stack.
Who are your locks in each game? Who's your lock in the Kansas City and Patriots
Kansas City, Watkins and Kelsey.
If you have one lock on the Patriots, who?
James White.
Okay. Now for Atlanta and the Packers.
I gotta say Izzo is my favorite GPP play though.
Oh, okay. Remember that, guys. Izzo. H to the Izzo.
Packers. My 2 favorite plays on the Packers: Aaron Jones, Aaron Rodgers, and my GPP play, Sternberger.
Okay.
Lock him in. Actually, a Sternberger touchdown tonight, baby.
I'm gonna be looking into that one.
And then on the Falcons, it's Matt Ryan, Hayden Hurst.
Okay,
Those are mine.
You heard it here, folks. That's his.
Who is your favorite GPP play of the night for the 2 game slate?
All right, so for the 2 game slate, good question. I'm leaning towards the Falcons game, Green Bay. I like Brian Hill. I'm not sold on Gurley. He looks slow. He reminds me of Mark Ingram this year. They both look slow in my eyes. They're not passing the eye test. So I think Brian Hill gets a sneaky touchdown, maybe 2. One receiving, 1 rushing.
All right. So right before we end this, let's just the way I'm liking my lineup, I'm really going to do Dave's Brian Hill, the other two running backs are obviously Jones and CAH. I love my my tight end play of Sternberger, and then that with paying low with those two GPP plays, you can really pay up for people like Hale and
I like
Edelman,
Tyreek tonight.
Yep, you can
He's
get
just too
over.
good.
Yep.
Nobody on the Patriots can stop.
That's a great way to build, and like I said, and so yeah, I'm all over that. So listen, guys, just make sure you like us, make sure you subscribe, make sure you pound those subscribe buttons, those like buttons, those follows. Reach out to us, ask us questions, and we'll get back to you. We're on all night, all day. This is the Rebellion.